Wow. Last year at this time, I was just beginning to learn and purchase Bitcoin. I think we're about to have a huge Bitcoin move at the moment. And by the way, my name is Mark Shepard, and this used to be the Morning Cryptos. I gave myself a couple of 90-day challenges to just do a video every day about cryptos as I was learning what I was learning, because I learn best when I kind of teach other people at the same time that I'm learning, so that if I learn something today, I want to teach you tomorrow, so that I practice what I've just learned and begin to understand it better by having to explain it. That's just how it works for me. So I spent a really good chunk of time just reporting on what I was seeing happening in the crypto sphere, the crypto community. And along in the process, I took about $5,000 and I was able to leverage it up to about $40,000 at the very top of the bubble. And then we had the correction over Christmas, and the market has just kind of continued to slide. But if you look at a chart, and you can see that the big move back in December of 2017, that big move was kind of like tapping a tuning fork. Bow, wow, 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 wow. What I'm trying to say is the cryptos making a big move is energy coming into the market. And it comes into the market suddenly and intensely and sharply like a blow on a vibrating instrument. And then it settles down until the next input, right? So these inputs, these are people coming in, like Tulip Mania, people coming into the market with money and the word of mouth and it going viral, and a whole group of people coming into the market and impacting it. And as this grows, it's going to start growing steadily and gradually rather than with these sharp inputs. And eventually, it won't be volatile. Right now, it's volatile, and that's what's so good about it. Someone strikes the market, the news hits, and it vibrates, and then it quiets down. And when it's quiet, we fucking buy. And again, this is not to be construed as financial advice, but this is what I'm doing. Let's see if it works. Don't do anything, just watch. Or do what you decide to do with your money. Back to it. So it takes a little while for that energy that came into the market, that early adopter, the people who are on the lookout. Ooh, let's go over here. So there was a stampede of people in, and it was the same deal as every bubble. However, my take on all of this psychologically on a mass scale is that we are going to look back at this and see what a small move it was. What a very small move up it was, and a very small move down it was as well. And right now the markets are just kind of seemingly poised at that moment before something happens. And there's a lot of support. If you look at all the major cryptocurrencies, there's like 3 or more points of support that are just kind of in the same place, but most of them are a little bit higher. And that's the real energy of the market, is that cryptos are not going anywhere anytime soon other than into wider adoption. And if a train gets going again, people will come in like it's never happened before. Now, I wanted to just touch base on another thing that has been kind of bubbling up for me, and it's like I've watched some stuff about the Tulip Mania back in the day, in the 1600s, I believe it was, in Holland. And in Tulip Mania, you know, everybody looks back and goes, oh, it's a bubble. You know, it's like Tulip Mania. Bitcoin's like Tulip Mania. It's just a bubble. But I want to point something out, and I want to make a point, and so I want you to pay attention, get all focused, because I'm going to take a sip of coffee, and then I'm going to tell you something that I don't think anybody has pointed out, or if someone has, no one has paid attention to it. And I think it could shift everything. Hold on, here it comes. We laugh, we feel superior to those poor schlubs back in the Tulip Mania days. They were trading fortunes for just some tulip bulbs. Ugh, what idiots, right? That's always the condescending tone of whoever's narrating whatever documentary that mentions the Tulip Mania and, you know, the first kind of historical bubble. However, what they never point out, what no one ever seems to notice or mention, is that the tulip industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry to this day, more than 600 years later. Like, hello? Was it 600 years? Yeah, a long time. What, 400? No, I'm not good at math. But I can make money in cryptos, so think about that. And if this was the bubble, imagine what Bitcoin will be worth in 100 years. Okay? Any questions? Please leave questions in the comment section below. And this has been an afternoon coffee, not a morning coffee. The morning cryptos has kind of been the afternoon cryptos, and I'm not going to do this every day, but I needed to share this. I had to tell somebody. I just had to talk about it because I think it's time to buy some damn Bitcoin. I've been buying a little bit. I've been buying a little Litecoin. I've been buying a little Ethereum. I've been buying a little Bitcoin Cash. And I'm back to tithing to myself, which has always been the best way for me to put a little money aside. But remember, there are other investments you need to make in your life as well. Invest in your education, your learning. And I'm not talking about going to college. That is a big fat fucking waste of time and will get you deep into debt. You need to go to the college of the internet and take the next 4 years and learn something that you're so passionate about, or learn something that will enable you to do something that you're really passionate about. Like, I've been learning how to make films. I've been learning how to trade cryptocurrencies. I've been learning how to grow food. I've been learning a lot of skills that if the economy really took a dump on us, I could use no matter what happens. So that's ultimately what I want to leave you guys with today, this kind of modern Jedi mind mastery moment, is to begin to invest in yourself. Give yourself 10% of your time, your attention, and your money. Give that to yourself, 10%. If you're busy, take 10% of your day. What's 10% of 24? We have 24 hours. What is that? Is that 2.5 hours? Take 2.5 hours for yourself to do something for you. 2.5 hours today for you. Even if it was only 2.5 minutes. If you only started with 2.5 minutes of investing in you, of taking care of you, of giving some gentle kindness to yourself, what would that be worth 10 years from now? Who knows? That's a huge investment. Start investing in yourself, in your joy, in your health, in your well-being. Keep learning. You are someone who is constantly learning and refining what you learn. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be here. Keep doing that. That's a legitimate investment, right? And then take 10% of whatever you earn and put it into some kind of investment that you believe in, that you're interested in, that you're passionate about. For me, that is cryptocurrency, but it's also, that's the fund that I use to buy new equipment so that I can learn a new trade, or to invest in some new gardening equipment, or buying some mushroom kits and learning how to grow mushrooms, which is one of my new passions, right? So all of these things come together. They come together and integrate in a way that if you look at a chart of Bitcoin, there are people learning every day how to trade, and they're learning fast. And if you want to keep up, you better invest in your knowledge. All right, that's it for now. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please ring that little bell. It really, really matters to me to hear from you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.
Freedom is a word that is very often heard, and just as often much misunderstood. It could mean nothing left to lose, or that you get to choose between two leaders, neither of them good. It could mean you have got no plans, or that you cut loose when you dance. It might mean you got the guts to speak your mind. It could mean you have no regrets, beliefs, possessions, pets, or that you always pay your bills on time. It's been a long road that I have been walking down, that I've been lost and found on. It's a long road that I have been walking down, but now I hear the sounds of freedom.